Can you all hear me? Yes, thank you. So why are we doing this session? I think I was at TSIA a couple of weeks ago, room of 92 professional services leaders, and I asked this question. Hey, how many of you have tried out Operator from OpenAI? I'm going to ask the same question here. How many of you have tried out Operator from OpenAI? Raise your hands. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't see all the hands, but very few hands, right? And this is a question just to gauge, do we have the time and bandwidth to experiment and understand what's happening in the world of AI around us? And we caught up with, and I know a lot of people are using ChatGPT really well. We've learned how to prompt better, learned how to use it as a thought partner, as you might have heard in the earlier session. And even to upload a bunch of data into ChatGPT, ask questions of it, help it, take its help to do analysis. But I think a lot of our, what we know has stopped at that point because we are busy fighting our fires. We are busy preparing reports for leadership. We're busy doing other things. So we thought maybe we should do a session on the art of what is possible with AI now. What's changed in the last 5 months? Let's take Rocket Lane out of the picture. Let's take professional services out of the picture. Let's just show you some raw what's happening around us. And you will be able to connect it back to, here's what I could be doing in my company. Here's what I could be challenging my team to do, right? So that's the idea of this session. Know enough to be dangerous in the sense you can now go and push your team. Hey, have you explored XYZ? Why not? Go check it out. Try this. Before you ask me for one more tool, try to use AI to do this, right? So that's sort of where we're headed with this. This is going to be slightly a different format. There's going to be live demos that we're doing. We even have a couple of, friends of Rocket Lane or building AI stuff coming in to do their demos of cool stuff that they're building. And I expect tech glitches because these demos, it's AI. So fun fact, I did not make this presentation. I decided to let AI come up with the script, what needs to be presented today, what are the topics to talk about, and also AI, please make the presentation for me. So that's how we built this. I think my screen is still loading. Here we go. So I interacted with ChatGPT to come up with the script to, for the talk, and then uploaded that into this app called Gamma, GAMMA.app, and the presentation is Gamma, right? It's not something that I have built out. We'll start. Okay, I think Clicker doesn't work with Gamma, so manual click over here. All right, we started yesterday with which one is AI. So we will end today with one more which one is AI. Yesterday it was cats, today it's me. Guesses? None? Right. In a way, both of these are older pictures of mine, but I think this is because of AI, in the sense that maybe I'm losing more hair because of stress from AI. So just thought I'll bring up some news just to say, hey, look at how much changes every week in this world, right? We'll start with Perplexity. Who here uses Perplexity? Okay, there's a few hands. Nice. And they've sort of launched this deeper integration with the iOS, apps and framework to enable cross-app operations using Perplexity. So I'm just going to show a demo of this. This is directly from Perplexity's I got it through an Instagram feed. There is something called Evolve AI as an Instagram channel that I follow, which gives me like, here's the latest happening this week, next week, etc. So I'll just play out the video.
I'm spending the weekend in New York. What are the best cafes in the West Village for pastries, coffee, and vibes?
In the West Village, you'll find some fantastic cafes with great pastries, coffee, and vibes. Here are a few recommendations.
Can you book a table for 4 at Altair at 8 on Friday?
I've sent you to the open table booking page to reserve your table for 4 at Altair in New York, this Friday at 8. Enjoy your dinner.
Could you draft an email to Henry about this reservation and ask what he thinks of this place?
I've prepared an email to Henry about the dinner reservation. You can review and send it now.
Can you remind me 30 minutes before this year's WWDC starts?
I've set a reminder for 30 minutes before the start of WWDC 2025. You'll get a notification to remind you to catch the event.
I'm feeling nostalgic. Can you play that one iPod commercial with Daft Punk?
Let's take a trip down memory lane. Enjoy the iconic iPod commercial featuring Daft Punk's Technologic.
Technologic. Buy it, use it, break it.
So I think there's this pattern which happens every decade or so, I think, where consumer tech goes far ahead of business tech, and then business needs to catch up. The last wave when, everyone was getting on Facebook and, other popular apps, what that resulted in was a wave of more modern looking, feeling apps. And IT and the CIOs who were on the panel yesterday would have called it consumerization of IT, to say, hey, business applications need to become easier to use. There shouldn't be such a big learning curve and so on. Now, we all actually have a learning curve to start using Perplexity and other apps, which we're not used to this behavior. But I think in a couple of years, all of us would be very well versed with using AI. We would expect AI to do all of this for us. And if the business applications get left behind, then you're again going to feel, hey, I'm able to do this in my personal life. Isn't it simple to get your business applications to do this too? So that's where I think the future is headed, where you're going to have multimodal communication with your business applications potentially. You're going to be talking to Rocket Lane on your drive to work. Your consultants on your team are going to be doing time entry by just saying, hey, today I did X and Y and Z. Can you draft it up for me? And they go back home, or they reach office, they see everything is like laid out already. They just need to confirm the draft, right? So that's where things are probably headed. Again, another new announcement was Microsoft Copilot can click around for you. It can do it on the desktop. It can also do it on the web now. So you can just ask Copilot to navigate and do things, right? That's another. It's like taking RPA to the next level. TikTok, a video related thing. TikTok apparently launched an image to video tool now where you just give it an image. It comes up with like an extension of the image to say, hey, here's like a video. It makes something fun out of just a still image that you give it. Anthropic and ChatGPT now connect with your Google Workplace. So they can fetch information from the documents you have in your system, right? So if you're asking a question based on all the presentations you've made for various customers, Anthropic